Hello, it's me, Poison. Hi. This is also plus whatever we said in the live post. This is also going to be a stream where I test this model that we're using for Duet Night Abyss. I'm gonna test it, make sure the hair is all good, and that there's no glitches throughout streaming. I like to do that so that way, everything works the day of. Because there's that one time when I did the Cantarella model and the hair kept on popping up in the back. I didn't discover that until an hour into stream. So we're doing that ahead of time this time. But yeah, the primary. Oh god, loud. Exit. I was I literally got on Wuthering Waves so I could use the audio as starting soon music. I mean, we're making a Wuthering Waves model, so I don't think they'll mind. They also just seem pretty cool in general. But seeing how this is a movement test, let's just go ahead and show how this model looks on stream so we can make sure there's nothing I need to change last minute. This is the model. I'm leaning forward, but yeah. Let me calibrate my capture real fast. There we go. It looks like there's some minor clip issues, but you can't see them from the direction I'll use the model from, so that's probably fine. And even if I was out this, you won't see it. The hair is herring. And I hope everyone is having a good day today. I'm going to double check, make sure my Twitch side of chat is working. Yes. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. Wobbuffet. I'm also still checking my audio settings to see if my new noise gate settings keep the air conditioning locked out. So I notice, okay, yeah, you can see the butterflies on the entire outfit. I think if I did anything, I would make this hairband glow a little bit less because right now the way that it works is I can't have bloom on, which means the butterflies don't get any kind of glow effect. And that's sad. Sad for them and me because they're my butterflies and not yours. This face setup, though, took really nicely to the blend shapes. Ba, 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 ba. I know you are, but what am I? Okay, let's go ahead and get all set up on the art side of things. We'll start with just an overview of what we have here. Live scene. And with the steel chair, it's live Cena. Ha 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 ha. That's a pun, but only if you know what I call my my different scenes on OBS. It's an insider joke for myself. But no, so we have this model that is based on Cartethyia from Wuthering Waves. The black part here, we're gonna turn that into the blue-white thorns that they have as part of their character theme. we focused a lot more on the design from like the head and making sure like this looked really cool. And so these crosses that are right here are gonna glow as well as the tacit mark there. And we do have a horn that is decent size. I might straighten out that tip a little bit, but it's honestly fine. Uh, we just, when we didn't have a model and we pulled on a character, our luck was the worst it's ever been. We went to 80, then we went to 80 again, and now we're going to almost 80 on the weapon, like the normal banner weapon. So, yeah, that's a thing. Not a fun thing, just a thing. So the part that I'm on right now is I'm on making this thorn. And this black part here, technically is in line with the character's OG design. I'm using it to follow TOS. Though this is definitely more femboy because flat chest, much more masculine presenting body here. I should probably get rid of the tacit mark on the back, because that's not where theirs is. I rarely start from scratch on a model because I have blah 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 blah. Oh no, my butterflies! They're hydrophobic. I'ma hit you with stun spore.
During Pride Month.
What do you mean during Pride Month? Oh, same, hydrophobic. I get it now. Right in front of my salad. I do find it funny that that's coming back. The right in front of my salad like thing. Oh yeah, I also need to do the eye color. But I think I want to like work on these like this here. I haven't decided. I'm debating whether I want it to connect here or if I want the thorns to connect here. Like have them go down and act as like just something right there. And then this they I also thought about making this little like corset out of thorns. A corset of thorns and roses. Ha 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 ha. That's a sex book joke. Where fairies have very aggressive coitus. A Court of Thorn and Roses is the name of the book. I've never read it. I'm dyslexic. I don't really read too much for fun. I used to read scientific articles for fun, but like now that I don't have like active purpose for science research, I don't do it as much. I still do it occasionally, but like mostly if there's like a niche topic I want to look into. Um, Somebody once told me the world is gonna show me. I need to export this. Um, we can save over this. And then I want to export the guide as well. In Clip Studio, File, Open. do. I need folder. And desktop. Oh, we also will probably make the thorn crown. Cartethyia, who died for our sins. Could you imagine if I got a TOS violation for this? The body map for the bodysuit? I would be pissed. And it would probably get undone because, like, YouTube gave me a violation, but I think it was an auto detect thing and they took it away. Like, oh, whoops, our bad. Because you've been so out of touch. Let's see. I want to take the symmetry tool, and we're going to go ahead and set that up. Luckily, I have like this I can use. I'm gonna use this black one to kind of like start the process of the thorns. But it's not gonna be the full thing of the thorns. I think we might do that. I want to see how that looks first. But I think that might be the answer we're looking for. You can just save over. I think if I did this, I would need thorns to go like more wild up here. Um, do. Because I think that would look better. Also, because this is going to replace the bodice. That might be for the best. Also, that way we leave the center part open. Okay, let's see. We're gonna hide this. And we're gonna erase down the center. I think that's better than if they go through the center. I mean, they would, if I made them a necklace, that might work. Like if they went that might be a cool moment, but I kind of already have a lot going on there. And I don't necessarily need more. Oop. Zoom out a little bit. Is that all on the same layer? It is. Rumble grumble. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Okay. And then we're gonna, oh, let's do the legs too. Save this. Oh, wait. I can do one more thing that will help visualize. Correction layer, gradient map, blue. Save. Yes. Picture. Open. Okay, so it needs to come down a little bit more if it's gonna do this V area. Or just divert more like that. The thorns are also gonna have a gradient map. They just don't currently. That's probably like right here. I do so far like the idea that I'm going with here. I thought about making my entire top part out of thorns, because that could also be cool. That's better. Bodysuit. Um, do you want to expand? I wish that this part had a corset. Actually, I do want to use that. uh, take these back. I think that's good. The cloth here needs something to it. I would like to probably base what I do on a cloth loosely on the character and what they have on their cloth. Export. We can cover that. File. Open. There. Uh, New layer. Move this below. Paint can. Dye black. Now it's easier to see. New layer. So I want this to stay relatively like simple up here. I almost forgot. Line of symmetry. And this is gonna have a normal map, so I don't have to worry a ton here. What if I do like, hello, Silver Sun. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? What if we were just like quirky? And do like goldfishies? I'm not like other Cartethias. I have goldfish on my scarf, but I'm not gonna do that. I do know what I want to put down there. Fonts. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna grab these. I should probably... I was doing green for me, but it should still be blue. There we go. And then grab this. I think I want to do that. Hit OK. Now we go below this. Probably want like the thorn to be a little bit smaller. Or only to the layer editing. There we go. I could either do that. Let's go ahead and see what we're looking at right now. And we will go from there. The thorns are a bit too much up here, I think. Hard to tell. It kind of feels like they might need to be the same as this, but I do know that the normal map is going to change a lot with that. Plus the fact that the thorns are going to be a bit different as well. And because I'm doing a lot up top, I need to be extra careful about my vertice use. That's why we're trying to like do a minimal design for this part, is so that way we save some triangles so we can do fancy things up top. Hairstyle. Edit hairstyle. Can I expand? We don't need much height. We just need to make sure it offsets. Okay. So there's multiple ways for me to do this. I'm going to try the easiest way first. I'm going to need to do it from this angle probably. Hopefully this has enough vertices. It does. And then we need to redistribute these. I'm going to move, so there's like, it doesn't need to be an even number on both sides, but it does need to try to like be even-ish. And we're going to have that one go like this. This one go like this. And I need this to look very thorn-like. And that's the part where I'm like, I'm gonna need to try a few things. So one thing I can try is to kind of do like this. And create thorns by like creating very sharp turns. I don't think I like that. What I'll probably do is do what I did with the Fuka Una, which is just draw like the thorn pattern. Because that's the easiest solution here. I think we're gonna have our crown go like this. Got this. I do know I want the end to be the same thickness as the start. Actually, the ends can get pointy. Because that might actually, like, save me from one issue that sometimes happens, where, like, the pattern copies itself at the very bottom. Do that. Duplicate material. Switch this material to this one, and then edit. And I don't need this color to be exactly right. I just need to be close enough. Because I can always, like, change factors about this, like, in hindsight. I do want to, like, if I want any gradients to be in existence, I will want to, like, create that. Okay, now this is the dyslexic nightmare. I need this side to kind of, like, agree with this side. So I need, like, them to both facing the same way. So that way it's really pointed. It's funny how, like, bad this looks over on the, like, this part, but how it's actually working on the other side. Like, in this part, the example side. Ah, I'm gonna need to do this one more time. I curved the vine. I don't need to do that. It needs to be straight. There we go. Honestly, no, we'll hand draw it. Because anything that's near the face and head, I want to hand draw. Uh, not turning out good. So we'll probably just use our thorn pin, and we will take more control over it. I mean, I do have that, but that's a flower. Not the right kind of thing. Um, file, open. Whoops. And then it's gonna take this gradient map. File, save. View. Test hair. Okay. Their stones need to be a little bit thicker, but that's getting where I want it to be. File. Save. Test hair. It looks ugly over here, but that's actually a lot closer to what I want it to look like on this side. Because then I can do this. Width, much wider. We want to do this. I'm just gonna click a bunch of points here. And you click down here. Let's say I don't see any change. That's because there wasn't any. That is not pretty. Oh, whoops. I accidentally, like, deleted the material. I mean, the thing, I just wanted to change the material. Let's set this to straight. I want it to end both sides. Edit. I think that actually could be fine. Because what I could do here is make this part go into this part. And then turn this to thorns as well. So I did want to embody the thorn part a bit more than the other part. That might be good. As I say, I think those are using the same material. I'm gonna duplicate this and switch this material down here. Oh, it's because the width. Okay, I'm gonna edit. I want to see how thick this needs to be. So about that thick. I think I can eyeball that. It should. Be changing these way more. Oh, it's because that color's not changing. That explains it. Wait, actually, this one? Let me delete all this. It's this one. I think I want to try something different. Save. Yes. Because this one, you see the full part of it, and not just a flat part, I can make it multi-dimensional. So I can do this, hide, exit. Width increase. I want to get it to be like a very normal width. Oh, maybe that's a bit better. I need to make those smaller though, because it's making everything look a bit messy. We are going to have different material properties on these, so they're not going to be like this flat shade, which will make them a lot better. Might get rid of the thorns here. See, I'll be streaming probably from like this height, or max this height. I think they're fine. I might also take these and make them blue. Close without saving. I probably should save those all as new items. I can just paint can here. That works. Yeah, I think I'm gonna copy paste this layer. Then hide all layers below it. So I can test out how this will look. think that's better. It's a little too busy. That I need some areas that are like rest areas for the eyes. I think I like that more. Yeah, we're gonna go without that center spot. That's the. I need to complete the line here. What would it look like if I had these thorns like expand so that way they like kind of look like they might be coming out of the cloth? I do think I actually like that more with them like almost acting as like a 3D effect. Oh, that's a gold, which means it's on this layer. Because I think that is the effect I want to do is like these kind of looking like they're coming out of the like cloth. Clean up the edges here. Because like my models that are themed after characters are me combined with said character. And so as I'm a plant person, I feel like I would embrace the thorns, like especially design wise. So I guess I would just like have no downside to using the sword. But you hurt people. Yeah. Okay. Now I just gotta make sure our proportions are right. And I might be ready to like send this over to Unity and test it out. Like as far as like mats go. Let's see. Do do do. Trying to remember what I need to do. First of all, edit hairstyle. Wait, not that. I need to go to the bounce settings. The bones. Editing bones. I'm curious if I give this bones. Delete group. What if I, instead of doing that, what if that had a bone? See? Okay. That just won't work, which is fine. I'm just gonna make them line up a little bit better with the head. Edit hairstyle. Okay. Next I need to check clipping. Which I don't think there's gonna be many clipping issues, just of how like far off the stuff is from the body. Yeah. I'm not seeing any flesh pop through. It's certainly a top-heavy design. It's like a lot of it's going on the top, but that's also fine because like this will only be seen from that section anyways, for the most part. Okay. Oh, I need to do the under part of the hair there. Edit. Almost forgot to do this. There we go. It started raining hard. Goes without saving. And then we're gonna save. Just because we've done a lot of work on this. I would say base Cartethyia, their model is very like pointed upwards, and my model designs normally point downwards. I think I need to broaden my shoulders. Especially if I'm going for more like femboy, a little bit less like womana. Yeah. I'm gonna double check the hair bounce. That area's fine. There we go. Arms are good. Mom spaghetti. Time to export. I do think I'm fine with like the eye design and like lip color here. Oh wait, not the full eye design. I need to change the color of my eyes. I have a picture. Okay. We are transform mode, so we need to do like a dark blue gradient. Which honestly I might be able to do with just color shifting here. No, it's already color shifted dark blue. Okay. Edit. That goes a long way. If I do this and make this dark, then I can do the highlight and use the highlight to create the bright part of the eye. We're gonna erase this part. Also, blend. So they don't really like do iris or pupils. Kind of just do like a really dark shaded area, like that. Let's see. That matches my eye color. I think I want a darker lip. But if I do this, I need a monochromatic because I don't want just my eye to be that color. Oh, that kind of looks like frostbite. Control C. Lips. Do like a white lip. Oh, I almost forgot to change my eyebrow color. Lids. We copied the color they use. They just go for like a pink, almost skin tone red. And then I would go to face paint. Like that. Something else on the eye. Having to find where the eye shadow. There it is. Okay. And that looks better actually. To do like a neutral eye like that. And then we will redden this part up. Yeah. Okay. File, save. Now export. Actually, we're still good on polygons. So if I need to add another thing of clothing, I probably can. But for now, I think we're good. Just gonna call it cart. Do, 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 do. I'm just gonna send it to the desktop and open up our Unity Hub. I'm trying to think how I want to like get the gold trim on this. So it'd be good if I could get the gold trim also on the flower. Because that would look really cool. Oh yeah, as a side note, we got in, we now have it downloaded. The Duet Night Abyss closed beta. It opens up on the 12th, and we'll be using this model to play it. I can't wait till we start getting some release dates on some of these gachas coming out. So I'm really excited for them. But for me, a game doesn't become real until I see the due date. Like, when is it coming out? Because I'm like, you could just get canceled before you ever release. So, like, I need it to be real. In order for it to be real, I need that, like, publication date. Like, I think Arknight Enfield is supposed to be published by August, but I've not heard a single thing from them. They're probably filing for extension. If I had to guess. And no one's making me. But I'm choosing to guess. Yes, I've been bad, but when I come back, you'll know, no, no, I ain't got the time. But if my daddy thinks I'm fine, I'm gonna turn my audio replay back off because it's causing my brain to melt. This is when I find out I've been only monitoring the audio and it's not been recording the entire time. Uh, that's happened to me, but like not for the like. I mean, we're at about an hour 38 minutes, and that's about how long the longest they've gone without noticing that. The casual. Okay, cart. We don't have that many materials, so it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna start with the vines. Because they're gonna be transclipping. Render off. I want them to appear at all times. So that way they cover up areas. Shading. I could do realistic on these. Oh, I am going to do realistic on them because I want to do something really cool with uh, a map. And then I'll cut out. Okay. Matte cap. Gradient. This one is, I believe, the one I want. Fix now. So I believe this is my diamond gradient. Emission. Okay. Do you have the diamond? You do have the diamond map. Normals. Diamond. Okay, and we're gonna do like 10, 4, 4, and we're gonna have it like pan. So this way it kind of has this illusion of like growing almost. I'm gonna switch those greens that lay in that mint out for like a purple. Then I will take this, go blue. And this is a little too bright of a purple. Fix now. There we go. We want it to be very dark fantasy. And while I'm still thinking about that, we're going to go ahead and do a similar thing for the hair. Let me click this, click this. I'm going to add that to the bottom. So that way I can make sure they all get the same gradient. We want to do at least 2. -1. Actually 1. Matte cap. Gradient. Fix now. Let's take this. 3, 3. Make it more intense. I think we switch this for 1. Poyomi tune. Cut out. Off. Shading. Realistic. Texture. Matte cap. Gradient. Fix now. Got this. I think this one just probably wants a Y. Oh wait, no, it wants an X. Let's turn its emission up a bit. Poyomi tune. This is one that's gonna need a normal map. File, open. I'm gonna have to copy path. Also, let's go ahead and put on like Wuthering Waves music. It out. And I should probably turn that down. it out. Up. Next, we're gonna do additive. Additive or fade. There we go. I do want to grab this. This should be in hair material, if nothing else. Hairstyle. Edit hairstyle. I did just now realize I forgot to remove the tacit Discord mark on the back, but it's fine. Now I need alpha is transparent. Special emission. There we go.
As the pressure builds, I push back, pulling on the threads of fate. The chords within these fleeting moments,
Blinking.
find the beat my heart creates. Faint vibrations, words decay, stirring in the twilight, piercing through the silence, echoing throughout the night. They shake the atmosphere,
-1.
the heavens and the land, a rebellion in the making where we stand. This is the time, the unknown is calling, so I cross the line. I'm breaking out, got no more doubt, so raise your voice up higher. I'm crashing through the silence, I'm calling with the rising tide.
Going so fast. Want to slow down. Missive blink, velocity. One, offset, 5.
They shake the atmosphere, the heavens and the land, a rebellion
That's what I want for that. Exit. I'll go ahead and grab the tacit mark on the forehead, which should be in my makeup section. Pew pew pew. I feel like I've heard a VTuber sing that. Or maybe that's a VTuber's voice. I mean, it's supposed to just pop up Wuthering waves. But it was popping up music from other things. Play on me tune. Cut out. Face. Shading. Special. Emission. Actually, that probably works. Yeah, no, I like Iron Mouse's covers of music too. She's a very good singer. I think actually we'll leave that as just like a white light. Realistic. I'm gonna go ahead and do the body too. Cut out. Shading. Realistic. Directional light. Let's go ahead and bring in light, but like low light. Wyoming tune. There was like a solid week or so where we only listened to Iron Mouse covers on stream. The only issue is like when I switch to dual cast streaming, YouTube isn't as like open about that. Where they don't just like mute your thing, they just take your stream down. Clear coat. Oh wait, not there. Clear coat. I want to use this. And you're gonna do skin. Pack map. And we want to do 1,000. This clear coat plus the very close to skin tone clear coat is how I get my skin gloss. And I want to this. Oh, whoops, I'm dragging the hair up here. Put that on it, and then go realistic. Gonna have it be very light on the this map, I think. So I want to do this and then hit 2 and hit 2. So that works. And I could do a bit thicker on this, but I don't want to do too thick. Play on me tune. These are easy, they're just going to be fade and pretty much lock in. We're doing it. I think this is probably fine at that. Okay. This one I just pretty much do fade. I do actually put the normal map on this one because it is a little bit easier to see. Realistic, and then we're gonna do 2 and 2. And lock in. Out. Normal map, and then we're gonna go here, realistic, and I debate if I want just a little bit of glow for that. And then take this, Control C, Control V, and then I'm going to go down to emission. I would like to use an emission map. Fix now. And then I want to do blue, invert. Yep, there we go. And now I can switch this to like a dark blue. Don't need to be so bright on the blue. Exit. Fix down. There we go. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay. Let's move on to this one, because this one's going to be a little bit harder. Realistic. Normal map is going to be this cloth. 2 and 2. And then I'm gonna take a cube map. I think I should still have the thing I can use for a map to get this area. Do. Oop, I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. First off, gold. Alpha is transparent. Then I need to go to the gold map. Yep. We don't need it to be that big, and I think we're going to do add instead of multiply. We'll do replace. We will keep it on that. Very good. Poyomi tune. Fade, then go like this. Poyomi tune. Put out. Special. Emission. Use base colors. There we go. Before I forget, I'm gonna pull up the NEB plugin and like copy over blend shapes. Use reference model. Pull this over and copy. I was like, what happened to the tail? Thought something was missing. Just want this to be very light. These need to have their emission brought down. And these colors probably down a bit more. This needs to be closer to blue. This too needs to be closer to blue. It's still very bright. I'm gonna move all of these down to darker blues. Exit, fix now. I'm gonna go to the sash. Matte cap. I'm gonna use the same mask. This time we are gonna invert. Check that invert. Let's see. That might work. Oh yeah, I did switch them to blue. So I don't think that will work no anyways. Lock in. I just need to copy over some other things like these. Koyomi tune, cut out, shading, pink, shading, matte cap. No, we won't do that one. We'll do special emission. Use base colors. And we are going to do center out. Let's do blinking. 1 and offset 20. Realistic, lock it. Oh, whoops. Forgot when you switch it to realistic, it resets the transparency thing. Lock it. Make sure this has the right shading on it. Realistic, and now. Lock in. Subsurface scattering. Base. Subsurface scattering. I kind of just like heard to do it those settings, and then I just always do, and I just click the like gist of where they are, because I'm still trying to figure out where I like them to be. So until I figure that out, I want to like kind of randomize it a little bit. Koyomi tune. Shading. Reflective. Very light. Oh, not reflective. I meant clear coat. Realistic. And then subsurface scattering. Lock it. I need to fix that. Lock in. Back, turn off. Lock in. realistic. I'm gonna need to open up its texture. Oops. Oh, I could do this. Control C. Guess I can probably copy paste. Nope. File, open. And then I need to go to here. Go and explore. And then I need to copy that path. Then go back to Clip Studio. Open. Filter. Normal map. And let's hit OK. File. Save as 18N. Let's save it. And where's materials? They're there. Now we go back. There we go. Let's do 0.4. We're gonna switch this to like a blue-white. Just so that way it's not straight up white. I think this is fine. Shorts. We're just gonna make these more fabric-y. So cut out. Grab this. I want the normal map. And then shading. Realistic. I'm gonna go to this. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. And hit this. Then we want 2 on the X. And then we can lock that in. That. Well, I could try to make it match the tail coat, which is using this gradient, which I'm just going to hit new at the very bottom, so that way I can make sure I copy it. Matte cap, gradient, I don't know why it's now opening up that big mode, but it's fine. Point 1. I'm gonna bring these colors down. I feel like they need to be brought down just a little bit. Fix now. And we want to do mixed. Lock in. Mixed. I think that's good. Lock it. You're already locked in. I don't know what you are. These are the thorns. I don't like how that's not saving the other setting for this. Lock in. I think that's all my mats locked in. So now I just need to do the rigging. And the rigging for this one is like super easy. Cause I just gotta do the head and stuff. Cut out. Realistic. Lock in. We go into this. Delete. Yeah, I just need to do neck, face, shoulders, spine for the most part. Let's remove all these first. Removing the bones. And removing the colliders. I wish I could export without bones or colliders, but I think then it wouldn't register what I needed it to. Looks like that doesn't have anything. So create empty. Hip. Add capsule collider. There we go. It's fine. Create empty. Spin. Set it to 90. Now we've got to do chest. It doesn't matter how I spell it. I just need it to be something different from the other parts. Create empty. UCH. Capsule collider. And now upper arm, create empty, UA, doesn't need to really be that big. Control C. I was about to say, does that side have it? It's weird, I think only one side of me had colliders, like, naturally. Okay. This, I don't need this. First comes the neck. $90. And then I like this to go a little forward because like it doesn't need to worry about clipping in the back. Okay. And now time for the skull. Add component. SK. And now for the face. Add component. Set this to 90. For the most part, this is for this side of the face. Mostly because I make the other part of the bangs pretty stiff. But this time it's also kind of acting as a wall for that. Let's try to stop things from flipping into it. Okay. And now we're ready to add the... Well, first, make sure there's no purple. Okay. Now we're ready to add our rigging. Bangs. Okay. Sadly, the name I made didn't stick. So I still have to do it the hard way. I'd made names for this left and right to try it, like, see if it transfers, so then I can speed up this process of dragging the bones over. Oh wait. Bone cloth. 13, 12, 11, 10, and I believe 7? Yeah. Minus, 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 minus. I believe this one goes 10. Oh no, it starts at 11. And it goes 9, 8, 6, 5. And then the other part is the ponytail area. This needs more bones. Why are you not adding the right bone? I'm gonna go ahead and remove this part of the UA and re-add it, just in case. Oops. UCH, spin. I think I'm missing chess, which I think is VH. Yeah. Those hips are a bit big. We're gonna reduce that a little bit. Okay. gonna Control C, Control V, call one of these ribbon. O3. And then this one is gonna be called Pony. Okay. The thing here is pretty easy. Ponytail gets long hair. Ribbons get accessory. Bang gets front hair. And then reduce the gravity. Just slightly increase stiffness. And this side gets front hair. With no gravity and much more stiffness. Save. I'm gonna go in this object and see if there's anything weird happening with my masks. Click on cart. And I need to get rid of this and then wiggle. Everything seems good. Which means we're ready to build as long as everything's locked in. Lock in. The part I'm most curious about is to see how these thorns look. In. Okay, just real fast. Looking for the words to change. Nope. Okay. Wordo, new mod. Cartethyia. I think that's how you spell it. But we're gonna ask Google just in case. Yep, I spelled it right. Create mod. Set up character. Wordo. Oh, wait, first, I like to copy over the blend shapes a second time. Just in case like anything got rearranged and transfer. Copy. Wardo, switch to active mode. Build Cartethyia. Save. Okay, and my redeems for like water and stuff are gonna be broken for a little bit. Because when I pull up Wardo on the main computer, what happens is it gets the redeem instead of here. Typically. Let's see. This one should export faster than the other one did. We almost made this. I mean, no, not almost. We did make this model in the span of, like, technically the stream. Cart. I didn't mean the cart one. I meant the Wardo SDK. Once Wardo pulls up, we will have it in action. I think sometimes Wardo takes so long to pull up because it just has so many models. But then other times it just loads really fast, so I don't know. To be fair, my computer is technically doing a lot right now. So that could also be it. Move this to the other screen. Oh hey, it's me! Oh, it also might be because I let this model up last. Sometimes it's based on what model I leave up when I close out the program. Scroll up to the C's. I'm gonna have Cartethyia walk. And then serve. Yeah, I like it. These are almost a little too stable, but it's fine because like that's what the way they gotta be. Unless I wanted to do it a different way, and I didn't think about that way until just now, where I just made those each individual hair strands instead of like the way I did do it, which is the cross is 2 hair strands instead of 1. But because I made it 2, it does get to be multi-dimensional. So like I'm gonna turn look at off. Did it. In the span of a single stream, we made this model. And now we are ready. I'm so happy that this came out good, the hair here, because this was what I was one of the things I was most worried about, was not getting that blonde edge on the sides. And now we must throw it back. Oh wait. Scroll. Where is it? Didn't even notice the punches that you... Oh, okay. Let me... Didn't even notice the punches that you roll with. You got me in the moment, why don't you say so? Yeah. Didn't even notice the why don't you say so? Did it. No, I'm actually really happy with that hair. Like this part. Ooh. Let's see it with Bloom. Moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Moonbeam, ice cream, dancing in the moonlight. No, that's not even one of the lyrics. I just keep on putting it in there. But I wanted to try Bloom for like seeing that like passive Discord mark on the forehead.
Now throw it back for the thrown audience.
Same. Lure-de-lease these hoes. Let's see. Yeah. I think we did a good job. If we stand them still. Honestly, this is almost looking a little bit Zelda. Like, the face. No, I'm really happy with his hair. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to get that right. The blue back, but like having blonde on the sides. I wasn't sure if it's going to maintain the thing that I needed it to. I really like the hair in motion too. Just because you can tell that I spent time lining everything up. I even lined up the interior hair because I was worried that it was going to show through. So now, when it shakes, I don't have to worry about it. Because everything is lined up. Oh god, that's... Hey, Macarena.
Get it, get it. Hit it, hit it.
Same.
Yeah, girl.
Expert of the Macarena. Ooh, that's a new dance. I didn't have that one. Oh, wait, no, that was the same. That was the Macarena. It just didn't switch. That was just a new part of the Macarena. I've learned from my DNA strands on how to place the thorns. So that way they stay, like, not clipping. And they stay looking good. Oh, you know what? I don't even have light on. Let's say we didn't turn the light on for the model. So that was just the model's natural lighting, like the light that it produces that we were looking at it in. Sometimes I like that lighting the most, though. I am very happy with that. And you know what? We did it all within time of stream. One stream is all it took. A model in 3 hours. Aren't we just the best? I think there's some features of it that like I could see improving upon, but similar to Carlotta. Yeah, Water's gonna go to this model for right now because it gets the
Oh great heavens.
same. I also love that I learned how to do the skin gloss.
Make me sweat.
Same.
Make me water.
Make me lose my breath. Make me water. But yeah, with that, I think we can call the stream. We'll end with that dance rest. Go me. It's my birthday. Well, actually, it's almost my birthday. Next month. Well, I'll see you all next time, which is tomorrow. And then we will be taking off Wednesday. We might make Tuesday a shorter stream, possibly. Because we are going to be streaming pretty much all day on Thursday. We're going to take a break in the middle between the streams, but the goal is to be live for a long time on Thursday. So, till then, see you then. Bye for now.